friends, 大家好. We are finally getting the upgrades done on the R7. I'll go over in detail all the parts that we chose later on in the video, but seriously, I knew the bike was gonna look amazing, but I was wholly unprepared for how much I was going to love this exhaust.
I am not riding the Duke, obviously. I am finally bringing the R7 in to get work done. Get it ready for the riding season. I was originally planning to do a lot of the work myself just so I can learn to do it, but between the time constraints and being busy with work, I was just like, I think I'd rather just get it all done at once, and then that way I can actually ride this thing again and enjoy it. I can tell you this thing is not nearly as comfortable as the Duke, or the Spark Pelin for that matter. I've gotten used to riding my nakeds that it feels kind of weird to be leaned over this much. I do really enjoy riding it. Well, let's be honest, I really enjoy looking at it. I enjoy riding it too, but I really, looking at this thing makes me very, very happy. Limit through here. Whew, it is a pretty morning. Ooh, can I make it without? Yes. I always enjoy playing that game. Can I make it through a light without having to put my foot down? Probably slow down. You guys like my little keychain? It's a snow crab leg nigiri. I should probably replace it. It's getting all scratched up now. I just picked up the R7 from Kyle, and I spent about the first 10-15 minutes just absolutely gushing over the work done to it. I'll do a more in-depth overview of the bike later on when I'm off it, but the Yoshi pipe looks and sounds freaking amazing. I seriously can't even, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I still need to bring it in to get it tuned, but oh my god. This thing sounds amazing. Oh, I haven't stopped smiling. Oh, money well spent. Oh, I'm gonna be a menace. I need to stop doing that. Suffice to say, I am taking the long way home, you guys. If this light ever lets up, though. am not going to get tired of that. Everybody else might, but come on, truck. Should have canceled my afternoon meeting. I don't know what I was thinking. That's if I even make it home on time. Oh, why are these people in the fast lane?
That would be most adequate.
Oh God, I need to get gas. That'll be a tomorrow problem. Oh. People are gonna hate me for that. Sorry. It is way too much fun. You're a good bike.
I never would have thought that getting into motorcycles was going to mean that the garage was going to be my new favorite place to be in the house. If you know, you know, and I don't need to explain why I go out there just to stare at my bikes for a little dopamine hit. We spent quite a bit of time researching to find the best parts that would fit both the aesthetic and the functionality that we wanted for this bike. And none of these items are sponsored, but I'll have links to everything in the description box down below in case you're interested. These are the Evotech Performance front wheel spindle sliders. They're meant to protect your fork bottoms and brake calipers in the event of a slide or a fall. I also got a kit from Shogun that includes bar end protectors for the clip-ons, the frame sliders that you're seeing here, and the swing arm spools for the back. I picked these specifically because I wanted something lower profile that wasn't going to take away from the overall aesthetic of the bike, but still offer some functionality and protection. Ideally, I wouldn't want to add anything to take away from the overall look of a bike like this, but I am very partial to the 60th Anniversary Edition colorway. These parts were relatively inexpensive, and according to my husband, the install was neither difficult nor time-consuming. These next few parts are from TST Industries, and our amazing mechanic Kyle installed them for us during our last service. We chose the integrated taillights with the brake light modulator, and I can't get over how sick these look because they just tuck under the rear winglets. It just looks so clean. And of course, we had to do a tail tidy and get rid of that giant whale tail. And to round it off, we got the flush-mounted turn signals in hyper white to really blend in with the fairings. Now, on to my favorite upgrade done to any of our bikes thus far, has to be this Yoshimura R77 full exhaust. Not only does it look beautiful on the bike, but it makes the most glorious sound. I don't think I've run into a single person who hasn't themselves when they asked to hear it. I swear, the sound this exhaust makes could probably convert a Karen. It really does sound that good. But I want to know, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Or do you think there's a better sounding pipe out there for the R7? If you have suggestions for any other modifications, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn more from you. See you next time. Joygin!